हाँ ऑन कर दे तू, कोई नहीं।
एक सेकंड देखो जैसे आप करोगे लॉगिन।
Hello friends, welcome to Health, Music and Fitness channel. Today we'll be learning how to troubleshoot the computer or your laptop just in case your laptop doesn't start or it doesn't boot into Windows, and sometimes you get a virus attack and it spoils your system files of Windows and the computer fails to start. So in that case what to do? Otherwise you will not be able to access your data. So in that case we have to boot the computer from an external drive, external USB drive or thumb drive or a CD drive or a DVD drive, and those drives are special drives and they have bootable ISOs which are burnt into them, and I will show you how to create a bootable thumb drive and then what changes to make in the BIOS, and then how to start the computer and then set up Windows again. So let's start. So I'll show you how to create a bootable thumb drive. So this is the thumb drive, and you connect it to put it in the USB port on the laptop, and then you have to download this software. It is called Universal USB Installer 1.978 version, and now there must be a higher version of this also. So you double click it and follow the instructions, and then you will be confronted with this window. In the drop down menu you will see different versions of Ubuntu, Kubuntu, Fedora, Linux, Debian and Red Hat, but these are all Linux, and we don't want to install or create a bootable thumb drive of Linux. We have to look for Windows. So this is Windows 10 8 7 installer. So we are creating a bootable thumb drive Windows 7 installer with Windows 7 installer. Then the next option is where is the ISO. So you have to have a ISO, that is the compressed form of ISO file which contains bootable information. It's a special file. So on desktop I have kept this file, it is out here, and we'll click it and select it. So this is selected. Then next it says select the drive letter of your USB drive, and there is only one USB drive connected, and so we are connected to it. And then it says create, and mind you, when you click create, everything on the thumb drive will be destroyed or erased, because it will format the drive and create a partition, Windows partition. You will get this prompt. You say yes if you want to go ahead, because it will create a master boot record, and all the information which was existing before this will be erased on the USB drive. So you have to be very careful which drive you are selecting. You should not select your hard drive, otherwise it will format your hard drive. Then you click yes, and then you let the process continue and finish. We will fast forward through this process. It might take some 5 minutes. So like this you can create a Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10 bootable media. You can also create a media to boot into Linux versions, different versions. So like you have Ubuntu, that is one of the most famous and most stable forms of Ubuntu, and it's very user friendly. I love its outlook and how the interface is created. It's a very nicely created user friendly interface of Ubuntu. So it will still take some more time. Just 2 minutes more, and then the ISO will be burnt on the USB drive, and then we will boot the computer. Roman is hiding under the chair and he is crying. I think he wants little attention. Roman, aja. So we have completed successfully the creation of the bootable USB drive. So we'll stop at here, and now we'll restart the computer. You make sure that the USB drive is inserted into the USB port, and then you have to go to the BIOS, and once you are into the BIOS I will show you what to do. Let's go there. To go into the BIOS, you click on start and power button or whatever, and you have to restart the computer. And while the computer is restarting, you keep on pressing F2 key. Usually it is F2 key to enter into the BIOS. So we'll do that. Once the computer shuts down and it starts restarting, at that time keep on pressing F2 key. Now I am pressing the F2 key, keep on pressing, and now we are into the BIOS. Out here you will see the configuration of the laptop. It's showing Alienware, NVIDIA, 3 hard drives and 16 GB RAM and on so on. So we have to go into boot options. So first boot option, make sure it is selected as USB drive. Second boot option can be CD drive or Roman. And so supposing first boot option was, let us say, 4th hard drive, 4th HDD. You press enter, go to that option where USB hard drive is and select that. Right click, click on exit and save changes and reset. So it's same as restarting. See, now the windows have started from the thumb drive. So it will copy some files into the RAM. RAM, as you know, is a random access memory, so it copies some important bootable files into RAM, and some files will be cached, and from there the information is processed and then the computer starts. Now we have booted into Windows 7. Actually this laptop has Windows 10 installed, but because we are starting from Windows 7 bootable USB drive, so you will see Windows 7, and from there you will have access to various files on your computer, and you can reinstall the Windows also. So this is how you, now I won't click next because otherwise it will corrupt my Windows. So I will just click cancel. And are you sure you want to cancel the Windows installation? Yes, I want to. And then sometimes you will think why the computer is restarting again and again into Windows. So because this is the thumb drive and you have to remove this thumb drive. See, I have removed it. Now the computer can't find those files, and you just switch it off and you restart the computer. Now there is no thumb drive attached, and it has nicely booted into Windows 10. So this is a very life-saving measure you should all know, and you should always have one bootable drive ready at home, just in case because of electricity failure or because of some virus attack on your computer, some files get corrupted and Windows don't start, and then you need this. I hope this video was useful, and if you liked it, please click the like button and share your comments and share the video with your friends. Click on the bell notification icon so that you can be reminded of whenever we upload a new video. We try to upload new videos every alternate day, and sometimes there may be a delay, or sometimes we upload the very next day also. Thank you for watching.